Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. We're playing as the Greenskins. This is episode 6. Now guys, in today's episode we currently have Grimgor Ironhide ready to declare war upon Karak Azul. We have our War just behind it. I feel like it's been a little bit of a while since I've played this Greenskins campaign, so I'm going to recap it for myself and you guys as well. So we have Pig Kisser here with our War. So, territories wise, we have Karak Azgal in the Blightwater region. Don't particularly care about this just yet because we don't have the entirety of the province. We're going to be declaring war upon the Dwarves in the south here. Up north we have the Crooked Fangs, Karak 8 Peaks, and the Sorrow. We managed to get 8 peaks from our Night Goblin Confederation. That's why Sour's just sitting here. I don't really care about him. I actually am a little bit inclined to get him off and get him killed. He's okay, he's a level 2, but his upkeep is 270 and we just don't have the money for it. The only bad thing about confederating so much with the Greenskin is you get stuck with their general's upkeep. So also around the map we are getting ready. Oh, we can recruit here. Perfect, this will be my example. We're going to build a Goblin Watchtower so we can build the Orc Guardhouse. That adds walls and more garrison to the settlement. So we need to be building walls everywhere. Before Chaos comes, where there aren't already buildings, before Archaon shows up. Right, up in the north, yep, we have all that. Right, we have another army here with Ganashrak, 4 units of Orc boys, 3 goblins and 1 archer. So we have the pillars and Mount Squighorn, which is cool. Further north, we have Groom Peak and Mount Gunbad. We have a small garrison here with Maggot. Because there's such a vast distance between Grimgor and my other 2 armies, that's why I put garrisons here. So we're going to be pushing against the Dwarves here, maybe the Savage Orcs. Let's have a look at the campaign map. So we occupy most of this, which is quite nice. So we currently are not at war with anyone. We don't have any allies. We don't have any military allies. So sort of how the world is shaping up a bit. So we have Karak Azul down here. And these guys are really quite weak. They have 5 settlements, but we're hopefully going to be able to smash them, get rid of them. Once we've done with that, we can double up and focus on the Dwarves. They still have Karak, but they've taken Barak Var's previous lands, and some of the Savage Orcs, they are pushing quite rapidly down here. So, hang on a minute. Where are you here? That's what they sort of look like. So their kingdoms sort of slop down this way. The top knots are sort of in the bottom half. Do I have a non-aggressional pact or something with them? No. At the moment, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but we're not especially liked with the Savage Orcs. The Border Princes are here. Zulfbar still have a little bit of territory. Red Eye has been pushed back. Oh, they have no settlements. They've been pushed out by Karak Kadrin. And the Vampire Counts there. We were actually at war with them at some point. But I would like to push against Oakenhammer and Zulfbar and Karak soon. But let's finish up the Dwarves down here because we've just sort of naturally pushed this way with our War. So we'll hold our defences up here. Let's get into the fight in today's episode. So we have Grimgor Ironhide here with a rather large force of Orc Boys. 4 units of Archers, 3 Orc Boy Archers, 1 Goblin Archer, 1 Orc Boar Boys, my 2 Goblin Wolf Archers, and my Doom Diver. Now, so let's declare war upon Karak Azul. Okay, Khazad-dûr, the Dragon Slayer. Okay, so we're going to take this settlement now. We're coming up against 1 unit of miners, 3 units... Oh, okay. So these are axe infantry. Right, I was wrong. 3 dwarven miners. And then 2 archers. Yeah, let's auto-resolve that one. Oh, before I do that, let's use my banners. I've sort of been neglecting these a little bit. I've been using them pretty inconsistently. I've been using them from time to time, but let's use them in this because you guys want to see more of them. So, we can go with... Okay, gives me armor, defense, and leadership. Let's put them with the Black Orcs. Leadership and armor piercing. Go give Grimgor that. And we'll give the Doom Divers armor piercing damage. Let's auto-resolve. A clear-cut victory. And a decisive one at that. Loot gains just shy under 500. 430. We lost 29 orcs in the process. Greenskins. So we have the opportunity to loot and occupy. I might look and occupy another settlement, but now we've gained the entirety of the region of the Eastern Badlands, which is great. I'm going to break down this, because we don't, well, honestly need it. We already have stakes at Karak 8 Peaks, courtesy from the Night Goblins. We have a horde of shiny stuff, and we have a big fighting pit here now anyway. So, now that we're at war with them, where is my next target? Where can I send the war? So where are some other dwarven territories intertwined with my lands? We could send them straight towards the capital, smash them in half, take that. Where's Spite Peak? We can probably take Spite Peak ourselves. Or should I send them further south here to take another region of the territory? Sorry about that cut there, guys. I got interrupted. I hope you understand, family comes first. So let's get back into the episode. So we've just taken the settlement here. We're going to break down the military sort of encampment. We have a spare slot here, and I would perfectly like to put a goblin watchtower where we can. So now we need to make the decision, as I said before, where to put the war, where to send it. Can we do it just from in here? Yeah, we can. So we can set a war. I think we should send it on Karakazul. We can take the capital. I'll push up and help them. I think that's a good idea. Minus 14. We are getting some public order penalties because we're getting a minus 4 obedience from the Great Green Prophet. Conquest and events is the main sort of problem that we've got going on here. A minus 9. We're probably going to have a rebellion down at Blightwater, which I really couldn't care about. The War took that settlement. It's just because we've expanded so rapidly, so quickly, we just need to sort of hold and consolidate our lands. Because the War has continued. I wish you could set the War to sack or raid. I just need to fix my microphone. Hang on. It's not far enough back enough. Here we are. Right, so now we can install a commandment. We can go with obedience and growth. Let's go with obedience and growth. So that should help us quite a bit. We've got a lot of other stuff to sort out. So Grimgore, Ironhide. Dodger, Grazer, minus 10 missile resistance. We can go with Foe Seeker, and then we can get into this sort of stuff. Missile resistance would probably be a good thing, though. I think. Let's go with that. Oh, no. I've changed my mind. Let's go with Foe Seeker. Right. Ganache has gone up. He can get a Wyvern soon. Even though he's sort of garrisoning here. Let's go with Blade. Has Sour. No, Sour's got low fightiness. Now, before I forget, what is the specific stuff to get Azhag the Slaughterer? This legendary lord will unlock after the construction of a shaman's hut. Because I really would like to get Azhag in as quickly as possible as well. I need to remember that. So what do we need to get a shaman's hut? It costs 7,500. It needs to be a tier 4 settlement. And what do we currently have the Black Crag on? A tier 3, and we have a population surplus of 3. Alright, so let's set the War on Karakazul. What else can we do? Zoom in on War, clear War. Let's just clear it, and then we'll set it to there. Alright. So, let's just stay in here for the time being. Sour has low fightiness, I really couldn't care about Sour. The Greenskin War is pushing across. And we'll push over and help, because I imagine there's going to be a siege. Rebellion at Blightwater. Faction destroyed, Red Eye. And who's come back? The Red Fangs. Yeah, I really couldn't care if they take Karakazul. Because we can raid it. I need to consolidate these territories first. Right, we have some spare slots here. I need to build walls as best we can, and we need to upgrade these sort of stuff. Can we upgrade Iron Rock by any chance? 3,200 we need. Let's continue to save and keep these buildings in. Because the thing is, to get the walls you need more population, to get more population you need more growth, and to get the walls you need to have they're pretty expensive, a tier 3 settlement. So, I'm going to go with growth and pile of shiny stuff here. I'm sort of wondering, should I go and fight this Red Fangs army, push down and attack it? Because they could take Crooked Fangs after they take Karakazil. And the War can still continue to siege out Karak for me. How many turns is it going to take to get back down there? Oh, I've already done it. God damn it. Even with a forced march, I think it's worth it, yeah. Let's go down and deal with this rebellion, because I probably want to loot and sack Karak. We could even maybe make the Red Fangs my vassal or something. A stranger comes. Right. Chaos Corruption, a treasury of 3,000. Reduction in vampire. Let's go with refuse this creature. Right, foreign trespasser, where the savage orcs. Peace negotiated with Karak and the border princes. War with the dwarfs and the orcs of the bloody hand. Who the hell are the orcs of the bloody hand? I don't know where they are. They sound like my type of people, though.
I ain't doing that.
Let's go down and quash this rebellion.
Stop that.
Quell, squash. I guess squash works. Right. Where else can we upgrade and hopefully build walls? So we can probably break down this growth building here. Because at the moment, it's not like we don't need growth, we just need money to upgrade. So let's break down this growth building here, and let's build a Goblin Watchtower at Karak. We'll build our first set of walls in the region of Death Pass. We'll continue to let the War besiege Karak. We'll quickly push down and stop this rebellion before it gets out of hand.
Get out of me head.
Let's get some. Attack.
Alright. Oh, we're in a forced march, are we? I think we might be. Damn. We're coming up against 2 units of Orc Boys, 3 Goblins, a lot of Wolf Rider Archers and whatnot. No, let's just auto-resolve and get rid of that. We can eat, we can slaughter, or we can release. Let's eat and get the replenishment.
Keep moving.
Right, we gained some armor with Grimgore. What exactly do we get? The Trickster's Helm. +2 armor, +2 defense. Ward save, +10. That's really quite nice. He is a level 9. We also want to try level him up as possible, so it's in our best interest to sort of throw back these rebellions. We can push into Savage Orc lands and finish them off. I think we'll do that. And we'll just quickly run down the rebellion. Clear-cut victory. Most of them were just goblins and horse archers. And we have 1,400 now. Let's eat the captives. And quickly move out of their territory if we can. Hope they understand. Right, so now we have 4,600 in the bank. That gives us the ability to use this Goblin Watchtower. Oh, we're 200 shy of upgrading Iron Rock. So close to getting that next tier of walls. Right, now I want you to double time to Karak. And if we can get there in time in today's episode, we'll fight it. So let's go with the missile resistance. So nothing's happening in the north so far near Karak or anything else. Right, let's continue to double time. +1 public order. Huh. Okay. Iron Rock, how are you doing, my friends? Let's upgrade Iron Rock to a tier 2. Perfect. And let's continue to try and finish off the dwarves here. I hope they don't take the black mines here off me. How many turns? 10. What's up with Maggot here? My goblin wizard. That looks alright. Missile magic. We'll go with the vindictive glare. That's how you say it. Looks quite alright. Sour's going down in stats. But still needing to hold a big garrison at at Groom Peak and the pillars. They're going to offer me 500 for peace. I was just trying to see how much I could squeeze out of them for peace. But they're pretty much on the back foot. Myself and the Night Goblins and the Savage Orcs have been absolutely pillaging, raping and razing them for quite a while now. Alright, let's get out of force march. Let's renegotiate actually with the top knots, the Savage Orcs. No, they don't really want anything. They don't like me particularly anyway. Right, let's move to Karakazul. How's the public order? Sort of neutral here now. 4 more turns until we upgrade that. We have 1,100 in the bank. I do want to upgrade these when I can as well. I'm keeping these military buildings just in case we get attacked, instead of building growth or public order buildings. Right, so we can go with weapon strength for greenskin units with spears, or we can go with 20 ammunition for greenskin longbowmen. Well, greenskin bowman units. Let's go with that because I think only the goblins have spears. And once we do this, we can unlock further into this technology with our goblin workshop. Right, Sour has gone up in stats again. Let's go with a bigger buff to the glare. And not Maggot is getting the glare. What's happening here? The top knots are pushing down. Sour is still losing attrition. Okay, we've had an objective completed. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 6 different settlements. Did they take Karakazul? A great migration. Gifts plus obedience minus growth. Minus recruitment and growth. Obedience and growth. Recruitment. Let's go with the obedience, because we don't particularly need that much growth. Oh, they took it. They took Karakazul. Really? With 15 units, they took it. That surprises me. Let's break down this, because we don't need it. And because this is a walled city, there's no point of building a ditch here. So let's just build... What resource does it have? Salt. Is there a salt building here? Really? They don't. That surprises me. So let's just build a... Probably a boss tent just for the time being. Okay, so we've taken 2 territories in today's part. We can get the Savage Orcs... not the Savage Orcs. Let's get the War to push up and take Black Iron Mine, and we're going to push down and take this settlement here, Spite Peak. And hopefully if we can get there quick enough, we can take the entire region. But it looks like the Savage Orcs have taken the bottom half of Blightwater. How strong are they? I'm just trying to think, should we go to war with them and take the bottom half of it? They do have territories over here, but maybe after this we should have a big... Oh, wait, where are... Ah, okay. So here are the orcs with the bloody hand. They're further down here. Must have been a rebellion. Well, we have 5,300 in the bank. Let's go back to Death Pass. Let's upgrade Karak Dron. 2 more turns, we're going to be able to upgrade this to a wall, and we're going to finally have walls in Death Pass. We're currently at turn 32, so we're pretty much on track. I think Archaon comes between 60 and 70. I've never actually gone so far in a campaign with Chaos showing up. Apparently he shows up near the Death Pass, in and around here somewhere, apparently. Right. So once we've done... We still need to upgrade this here again when we can. The boss tent. We have the population here, we just need the money. Alright, let's continue. How are we going for time in this part? 20 minutes. Not too bad. I will try to get a battle, but honestly it doesn't look likely. We're sort of mopping up what's last remaining of these dwarfs down here. I'll immobilize. I'm surprised that the War actually was able to take it. Popular surplus in death. Pass. But if some of the battles just aren't worth playing, I'm not obviously going to play it. Let's move down to Spite Peak. We're not in range to hit them this turn. Do the Dwarves of Karakazul only have 2 territories left? Yeah, they do. Alright, Karakazul. Our spare slot has come up. Let's go with a pile of shiny stuff. 3,800 in the bank. I want to keep that for the upgrade. Costs 3,000 for a wall there. Yeah, let's save the money then. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. We might actually be able to defeat them all in this part. That would be a nice way to wrap it up. What are the top knots doing? Maybe just moving through my lands to defeat the dwarfs who are expanding. We'll see who the fool is. Perhaps being a little bit more humble. So we can get leadership and we can get minus recruitment costs. Let's go with leadership.
Let's go.
Right. We've taken Black Mine, the War has. So now let's go with a pile of shiny stuff. And we'll go with another growth building here. Right. We're going to be able to upgrade to our first wall now in Iron Rock, which is we're going to need because Iron Rock is right where most of the fighting is going to be, which is great. So upgrading that. We also have a spare slot here now. Let's go with a pile of shiny stuff. Why not? 2 more turns before we can make Karak Dron 1. And let's finish off the dwarfs of Karakazul. Let's fight this army that was out on the field. Dragon Slayer's been pushed back. What's the garrison at Spite Peak? Oh my god, that's pathetic. 2 units of Dwarven Axemen, 3 miners. Let's auto-resolve and continue. Wow, we haven't had, there was no fight that was worth playing. Not even that rebellion army, really. We lost 6 men in that fight. That's insane. I didn't even bother even using any of my banners. Let's occupy. And on that note, the dwarves of Karakazul should have no territories, and they don't. So let's throw back Dragon Slayer in a minute. Let's break down Spite Peak, and now we have the entire region of Desolation of Nagash. Let's go with Obedience and Growth. Is everyone going with Obedience and Growth? Or Growth and Obedience, rather said. We've still got that quest battle we have to do. But, we have expanded 4 territories in today's episode. And we're currently sitting at Strength Rank 2. Who is number 1? Must be Chaos. The Dwarfs are 3rd, the Vampire Counts are 5th. But here is our massive kingdom. So, let me know in the comments, should I expand against the top knots once I've consolidated all these territories, built up the walls, or should I push against the dwarfs now because they are getting a little bit strong? They don't seem to be too happy there. Zufbar as well as a potential candidate. But, yeah, sorry I didn't have a battle in today's part. We'll try to get one in the next, but we'll just have to see. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.